exhibitor's pass because I can get here early and go get a head start on looking at cool stuff. It's day 3, and I'm gonna run around, and there's a bunch of things I can think of. Like, I want to go look at the Lake Country machine. I gotta go hang out, go check out G-Technic, and then I'll probably spend some more time on some of the detailing stuff, some of the new stuff that's out. Go learn a little bit more about that. But day 3, there we go. Every year the SEMA app gets a little better, where you can look at the maps and kind of figure out and search where people are. I'm gonna go up to the North Annex, see what I missed up there. Someday I want to have a paint booth, and I can do all my paint correction in there. Wouldn't that be cool? Look at that. That's pretty insane. There's such a big difference between the Cox reels and these. They certainly aren't bad, but the Cox is a much more stout solution. I just like it much better. This is all the stuff that Bob, the Chatham Garage, which I'm going to be going up to here soon. This is all the stuff that they brought in. He brought in from Germany, and I wanted to see what their stuff looked like.
So I took.
Oh yeah, very nice. It's a pretty sick option too. So I was gonna get the info from Andrew, but since we got the guy here who makes the stuff, we might as well get it from the horse's mouth. So, new product. What's the story?
We've been coating film for a very long time. We had a lot of installers coating film for a very long time. And feedback we've been getting on that has been fantastic. Ease of maintenance, the film's much easier to clean. Contaminants, bugs, which are also a big problem for adhering to film, have always been an issue to remove. So this makes that much easier. It adds some UV protection to the film. It helps to prevent dirt ingression into the film. Durability, you're going to get about 2 years out of a single application. A little bit delayed on the release. We had a formula that we were happy with, and we now had one more formula to go through, or one more idea to go through, and that has proven to be phenomenal. So one of the first tests we do is a 10,000 strokes wash. It's a scrub test machine, and we put in. We used undiluted our W2 cleaner, which is a pH 12.5. It's very, very strong. Normally we dilute that 1 to 20. We put that through neat, and this new formula laughed at it. So by the end of it, it had no damage at all. It was still beading like it was just applied, whereas the formula that we were going to sign off was looking a little bit tired. So that's looking very, very promising. So we've decided to delay the launch for a couple of months whilst we do some other tests on that.
So with your film, so let's say that I had the front clip of the car. Let's say that you had the dreaded hood where you did like PPF on half of it. You have the line.
Yeah.
So would you tape that off and do like crystal serum light on the paint and then this on the hood?
You could use this on everything. You could use this over the film, over the paint.
So the recommendation, if you do have PPF, would be to, and it's on certain spots, would be to, because my inclination was I'd do CSL, XO, V4.
Yeah, so the CSL would be important because the CSL adds the hardness. So really, this is the very top layer. So this is the element that gives the most hydrophobic performance. This gives the durable performance. So you put CSL on the
painted surface.
Painted surface. Then you'd overcoat the. You could overcoat the whole thing with paint.
Okay. But so I would skip the PPF with CSL. I wouldn't CSL the PPF.
Correct.
And then I would CSL the paint.
You can actually do that as well.
So this would lay on top of crystal serum light.
You can put CSL and this on top of PPF.
Okay.
It doesn't matter. You don't really need to put the CSL on there, and it doesn't interfere with any of the self-healing properties of the films.
Okay, that was the next question. Got it.
So that's fine. And we've had. This has been tested by Kodak Eastman, and they have proved it. So they have done their weathering tests with it, and it has no detrimental
Cool.
effect on the film.
Any other anything else new that this year at SEMA?
Not at SEMA. We've got a load of we've got about 10 new products coming for the end of the year.
Throughout 2019.
We're hoping to get that done for the end of this year.
Okay, great.
And then we've got a bunch of other revisions for some of the current lines, so some of the cleaners, things like the glass cleaner. We're going to revise that.
Great.
A few other products. So yeah, there's plenty of light in the pipeline.
Thank you.
Yeah, so these are the Saver applicators. They have a plastic barrier in the middle that prevents the coating from soaking through. So guys,
I like that idea, right? Because then you know these things get. I mean, you're wasting really expensive stuff, right?
So guys are saying it saves between 30 and 50% of the product.
Yeah.
I mean, that's the original benefit I was trying to create, but you know, the secondary benefit is the coatings actually apply more even, so they're easier to level, and the coating doesn't gum up as fast inside the applicator, right? Because if the coating's soaking through into the foam, it starts to cure faster as you add more to it. 3 different sizes here.
Guys use that giant one for putting a coating on?
Yeah, some guys do. This is the most popular one.
Really?
For guys that want to hold it like this. And then we have the smaller ones, and we also have them in all the sizes in a suede, you know, material.
So I guess we've just probably been conditioned to this size.
Exactly, right.
When
well,
maybe
this
a
was
bigger
the
one.
original size I made.
Yeah.
Because people were conditioned to it.
Yeah.
And then this was actually the original applicator size, but coating guys, this is by far the most popular size.
So they'll roll this whole thing and just.
Yeah. So I think guys are like cupping it like this, right? And then it contours to different body
and just
shapes.
knock out a bigger area.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah.
And then you have suede and microfiber.
Suede and microfiber.
Are these just colors? Are these the same material?
Same. Everything's the same. The color is just
to keep yourself straight.
Yeah. So because all the other applicators that don't have the barrier inside are all single color, right? So we had to come up with a way to make it so that the you could tell the difference between your normal applicator.
Got it. Cool. Yeah, I like that.
We changed the power band on the torque a little higher. If we kept the same motor and added a variable trigger, you would be able to install the vacuum plate earlier.
So motor's the same, but the electronics are different?
Well, the motor is different in the windings.
Okay.
To allow the electronic module to control the torque level.
So more torque earlier, or because I noticed that it ramps up quicker.
Much quicker.
Yeah.
So basically, you pull the trigger, it only goes.
Yeah. So now how am I going to justify all these pneumatics that I have? Because that was my big justification, is instant on.
I still prefer pneumatic.
I know, we all do, and it's hard to explain.
Yeah.
It's like, how do you explain it? It's just better. It's a better user experience.
It's the noise.
Yeah, it is.
Noise.
Everybody yells at me in the videos about, oh, it's too loud, it sounds like a dentist. I said, no, you don't understand.
It's like an old school Formula 1 engine.
Yeah, exactly.
20,000 RPM.
Yep. This would be a competitor, or I guess a different type of product for tough rubber and tire instead of the normal rubber cleaner.
Right. I mean, if people have been using bleach white on their white walls, this it's a much nicer smell, easier package to use.
So tell me about foaming surface wash. So it's pH neutral.
Correct.
But yet it tells you don't leave it on the surface. So my normal process, I foam the car and then I wash the car.
Right.
Do we have to worry about drying since it is pH neutral? I mean,
Well, I mean, you're doing this in the shade. You're not doing that in direct sunlight.
Right, certainly not.
And then, what you're trying to do is just, have the surfactant in the wash, break apart the dirt particles.
So how does it do that without breaking down the protectant, the wax, or the?
Yeah, well, the surface prep will definitely strip all the wax.
Right.
This is a lot kinder.
Okay.
I also thought the pH neutral quality, like Adam talks about that, and that put it on in the sunlight and just let it be there. And
yeah, but Adam, like the regular griot soap doesn't have a surfactant in it. It doesn't have something to break the dirt down. So that's why this is a little different in that it's recommended on the bottle that you wash it off.
Yeah,
like put it on 5-10 minutes, get it off the car.
Yeah, because I mean, we're counting on the foaming polygloss to put sealant.
Got it. So there's a polymer sealant, or is it a SiO2? CO2 in there, or?
No, it's a polymer seal.
Got it. We got the behind the scenes. Pan will run the show, and I'll just capture video from afar. We can tell who's the Type A guy and who's the Type C guy. The Type C guy is in the back. This is Avi. He doesn't like to be on camera, but he is Car Pro. We'll get him here in a second. I feel like I'm becoming a nature photographer. That's the guy. That's the guy that makes Car Pro. He doesn't like to be on camera. Look at him. He's shaking. And I now have an entourage, which is even cooler. I'm gonna get the vantage point of Pan the organizer. Don't pretend like I'm not here. I'm not here.
It leaked out a little bit sooner, but the full rebrand is finally being released now, and you can see everything is very consistent. A lot cleaner bottles. That is our new high gloss plate detailer.
So is this
a brand new product?
Maybe of this and this mixed together?
So great question. The short answer is pretty much yes, but it has other components in it as well. So you could take an ounce of reload, a few ounces of echo, mix those with some water, and make something fairly similar.
Yes, I had done a video about that on my channel.
Absolutely, yeah. Excellent. Yes.
Great quick detailer.
Yeah. The big difference would be is we also have some of the ingredients that are in our hydro also in this, and some other components that make it all work together right. What that causes is this to be able to bond a little bit better than if you were to just mix these two. So when you mix these two, it was really cool. You had the high gloss, you had the slickness, easy to use, but it wouldn't last as long, and you needed a cleaner surface for the reload to bond. So with the added components that Car Pros put in there, this will give you about a month of a boost. So you'll get about a month of a boosted protection. So if you put this on even a car that was not erasered or not prep wet, you'll still get a good month of beating and a little bit of protection on top.
And it won't separate like it would if you mixed it at home, right?
Correct. That's right.
So you've what is that called? Homogenization.
Exactly.
It's homogenized.
You got it. It's homogenized. That's right.
I have better questions than Pan.
You're filming me, filming you, filming me.
I hate this when YouTubers do this crap.
I know, eh?
I said I'd never do it.
Let's high five this.
No, I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it.
Nice. All right.
Focus, Corey. Focus.
So,
Don't let us throw you off.
You guys are too much fun. So the Multi-X, that's the second new product that we're releasing. This is a all-purpose cleaner from Car Pro. You have a little bit more of a foaming agent with this than you would with most all-purpose cleaners. As far as cost, that's something that's going to cost you a little bit more because again, we make all of our products Car Pro chemicals in South Korea, so the shipping factor will add something to that.
So what's the difference between this, let's say, and inside?
This and inside, this is going to be a stronger all-purpose cleaner. Inside is you can dilute that. Well, you could dilute it maybe 1 to 5 and still get good cleaning from it on a light interior cleaning. This you'd have to dilute at least 1 to 20 if you wanted to do something. So the inside would also leave a little bit of a finish, whereas this is just a strict cleaner, a little higher pH also.
And I see you left. You were 1 sprayer short. I caught that.
Yeah, this one is actually inside comes with and I'm probably going to ask if we can switch this to a foaming nozzle as well. But the inside actually comes with a separate. It's a different kind of nozzle, and because it's only one product, this is a foaming nozzle. This helps the product foam better, so this is the one.
All right, I thought I caught you in a lie there for a second, but no, couldn't do it.
Caught me in an embarrassment, but not a lie.
That's what I was hoping for.
You did it. Care for it, just like the Seaport UK, we call that 2+ years. But if you care for it, you can get 4 or 5. I mean, that's a big kind of pet peeve of mine is companies saying, hey, we're going to last 7 years, 9 years, 10 years, whatever. Read the fine print, guys. The truth is how you're going to.
You got to work for that. For that 10 years, you're going to have to work, right circumstances, yeah. So Brian's been after me forever to come and see the shark cabinets. Shark. And, yeah, amazing. So stout. These are like next level stuff. The countertops are amazing. So we're here at a Rag Company party. G-Technic's here somewhere too. Alright, it's day 4. I don't think I have a whole heck of a lot to capture, but I'm sure I'll find something. Today's the day where I go and figure out what I missed. I'm gonna go check out the new Lake Country polisher. That's the one main thing I want to do today. And I'll be at I'm gonna spend some time with Rennie Doyle and get to know him a little bit. I just had breakfast with Ammo, Larry Casella, and yeah, love this place. I don't want to go home, so I got one day left. So UDOS.
User Defined Orbital Stroke is what it stands for.
This is prototype.
Yep, this is prototype.
This is machine number 1.
Yep. So this is ID model. How it'll look minus the nose piece. We'll probably adapt to something a little bit closer to this. Right now we've just got it kind of final balancing stages. The counterweight is a little bit bigger than we anticipated, so now we're going back into our SolidWorks and CAD programs to redesign and pull everything back up together. But essentially, the machine is operational and it is working, and it's relatively balanced. So the way that it works is you line up the front 2 lines of the machine, and you press a button in the back, similar to like a rotary, how you'd lock it to remove your backing plate. And then you pull up on this collar, and you can adjust to change your orbit. So this will change from a 21 millimeter all the way to a 6 millimeter, and it'll have 4 different presets. So as you can see, as the orbit increases, the counterweight extends farther out to balance the machine out as the orbit changes.
So this thing is moving,
So as the orbit or the center moves this way, the counterweight is moving in the opposite direction.
So this is 4 different size orbits, not rotate. It's not forced rotation, rotary, DA.
No, it's just a 4 different options for a DA orbital machine.
So you could theoretically use it for sanding, machine sanding on the smaller orbit, or if you find you have really soft paint, you may want to slow the machine, the orbit down. Something.
Everybody likes it. They kind of have a go-to machine, but at the same time, some paints react better or finish better.
Yeah.
Or certain cars like a 911, like yours, like the rear hips are kind of tight.
Yep.
A shorter orbit, sometimes just easier to rock that area.
Got it.
So overall, yeah, like I said, the machine goes into 4 orbits.
What's the expectation of when do you expect to have the production?
Launch this machine probably second quarter of this upcoming year, 2019. And we're probably looking at a rough price point of $650 US. We're still kind of finalizing that all with the redesign.
Yeah. Will you guys manufacture this, or you have a partner that you're?
So we will have some parts manufactured for us.
Yep.
We'll be assembling the tool in-house in the United States.
Oh, okay.
It's patented globally. We received our patents pretty much everywhere so far, and we've done it a number of different ways. So there's a number of different things that we're going to do in the future for new tools as well, and as we look at smaller machines and pneumatic machines. But one of the different things for most polishers is originally we designed the cord to angle up to go over your shoulder. But what we realized with how it's going to work, this needs to actually be really flexible, and it's got to be able to make sure that the cords don't break, because you'll have to set the machine on the bottom to do most of the work, most of the cord changing.
The byproduct is you get a stronger, stiffer cord, or a cord that will hold up.
Yeah.
Because that can be a failure point on a lot of machines.
It's usually one of the first failure points.
So is this operational? Can you?
Yeah, this is operational.
Show me.
This is the 6 millimeter. So it allowed for the video. And as you can see, then you just came back to a perfect spot, but you just reline up this gear, move it all the way to 21, so you can see the biggest difference. 21 millimeters.
Interesting.
Yeah. So we're really anxious to get it out on the market. And it's a lot different than what's currently out there, and we'll have a pad line to follow that'll work with this machine as well.
I guess, yeah, this must be a YSOC package on the RS. I think it's YSOC. I didn't think these were available, and I don't think they've swapped that out. Let me see. Yeah, YSOC RS. How the heck did they get one of these already? This is what I would do, only in white. White YSOC. Just like that. Black wheels. I had to come back over here because I realized I didn't get good footage of these lights yesterday, or 3 days ago now. These little scan grip lights. I'm just going to get it turned on. So there's a flashlight on the end, and you turn the opposite direction, and you have this amazing light. And then all kinds of, look, magnetic accessories. There's the arm for the clamp. Put that on your A-pillars. Just amazing, amazing stuff. I can't wait to get these in the store. Look at that. And the light these put off are massive CRI. We'll be talking more about CRI and how it's not all created equally.
For example?
Exactly. Inside the car. So these are
So if you want to light up your cabin inside, that's pretty sweet. These are rubberized tips, right? So they won't scratch?
Exactly. Really soft. And the saving quality from it's really same. And it's going to last for a lot of years.
So I've wrapped up SEMA. We're doing their Fascination. I'm here. Where are we, in the Arts District?
Yeah, we call it the 18B, the Arts District of Las Vegas.
Yeah, so we just recorded a podcast. Make sure to check that out. This will probably be out in a couple months.
It should be out way sooner than that. Actually,
Okay.
the podcasts are going to come out probably in a couple of weeks.
And I'm gonna get an air-cooled Porsche soon. Next time I come to Vegas, I'm gonna drive all kinds of air-cooled stuff. And next thing you know, my bank account's gonna get really light when I build some crazy air-cooled thing.
I suggest taking up some kind of heavy drug or meth or something. Way better investment.
Well, the good news is for the air-cooled community is I'll build it, and then 2 months later it'll be up for sale a lot cheaper than what I built it for.
We'll sell it right here. We'll start an auction page.
So that's a wrap for SEMA. First off, what do you think? Can I pull off a flat bill or flat brim hat? Anyway, SEMA's a wrap. What a great experience, man. It's like 9 o'clock on Friday. I head home tomorrow. But man, just life-changing. It was so different this year than it was in previous years. One, I kind of knew where I was going. That was helpful. But I'm just in a different place, and I didn't have to worry about people's life savings and worry about other things while I was here. I was able to just be. And man, the new friends, old friends, meeting other people, new people, it's just amazing, man. I mean, to walk up and down the aisle is just incredible. It's, I want to say once in a lifetime experience, but hopefully it's one of many experiences. But yeah, what a great week. Headed home. I got more M3 videos coming up. They'll finish up that, and I'm going to be doing the exhaust here this week. But thanks for watching the SEMA series, and I know this was a little shorter than previous years, but I feel like a lot of the stuff that I've been searching for in the past we have already figured out. But anyway, thanks for watching. Can't wait to get back into the humidity so my eyeballs aren't dried out of my head and red and bloodshot, and my skin isn't peeling off. So anyway, thanks for watching. As always, stay tuned for more crazy. What happens when the force pulls you back, your foot naturally comes off the gas. You have to keep your foot to the floor, foot to the floor.